Okay, today is Lewis River Baseball's throwing technique drill for T-ballers. The first thing we're going to talk about is gripping the baseball. So hand a baseball out to all of your players, and what we want to explain to them is the proper place to hold a baseball. This we call the horseshoe or the C on the baseball, and it's across those seams that we want to properly hold the ball. Now usually with older players we'll have them put 2 fingers across that horseshoe or that C. With the smaller players, until their fingers get bigger, they can use 3 or even 4 fingers. But as they get older, they're going to want to use more. The reason that we want them to hold the ball this way is this is what we call a 4-seam grip. As that ball travels through the air, all 4 of those seams catch the air. That creates the truer, most straightest path for the baseball. If the smooth part of the baseball was catching more of the air, the ball would tail one way or another, and that's not the type of throw we want in the infield or the outfield. So as players throw the ball and warm up, you always want them to have the proper grip, have them look at the baseball and get the proper grip. As they get older, they'll just be able to grab a baseball and be able to find the grip without looking, and that'll be something they'll work on as they get older. So now let's talk about body position and setting up for a throwing drill. You want to have all the players get down on one knee and have their glove hand side knee up on the ground such like this. So all the players should be like this. They should all have a baseball in their hand. And what we'll want to do is we'll want to have the glove hand side at a 90-degree angle to the body, and then the throwing arm almost straight back with a slight bend with the fingers on top of the ball. So have all the players get in this position right here. This is the proper throwing position. You notice my elbows are both at the same elevation. And I'm now pointed at the target ready to throw. When I throw, and I'll do this in slow motion, when I throw, my glove will go into my armpit, and my hand will finish on the other side of the knee, and my head will finish down. So have all the players do that in slow motion. Walk around and make sure they all have their hands, fingers on top of the baseball, 90-degree angle, looking at their target, and have them go in slow motion. Make sure the gloves tuck into the armpits, and they finish on the other side of the knee. Just go in slow motion so they all get used to the drill, and then you can actually walk through the drill. Have all the players here, make sure they freeze, make sure everyone's on top of the baseball. It's common for a lot of players to want to hold it with the fingers underneath. We want the fingers on top. And then have them do 15 or 20 throws, and have them freeze at certain points to make sure that they're in the proper finish position, proper start position, and halfway through that they're also in the right position. Really important that that glove goes into the armpit and doesn't fly off to the side, which will make their entire body fly off to the side and make their throw inaccurate. The advanced drill is much the same, except we'll be in a standing position. We'll be in the same thing, 90-degree glove side out front, fingers on top of the ball and back. Ask the players simply to rock back on their back leg a little bit and throw. Glove goes into the armpit, head goes down, back leg comes over. Have them do this 15 or 20 times again. These are great drills to do at the beginning of every practice or before every game to warm up. Top high school programs, college programs, even major leaguers still use this drill to reinforce proper throwing techniques.